League final day 12 months ago ended in a nightmare for Armagh, beaten by neighbours Down after being in control. They led by 6 points to 1 at half time, but lost in the end by 1.
Absolutely. I mean, I suppose at half time we probably thought the game was over, but fair play to Down, they came out and they really put us under pressure, and I think it's safe to say we left it behind. But that's been a massive driving force for us this year, so I suppose at this point in time we have to use it as a benefit.
Michelle McGrath, Waterford, you're up against it. Would it be fair to say you're big underdogs against Armagh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was just saying earlier, like, we've nothing to lose going into this game. We are considered the underdogs, and we've played Armagh already this year, and they gave us a bit of a beating blow in Waterford at home. And it's just there all the time. 2 years ago they beat us in Croke Park as well, so it's just a recurring thing now at the moment. But as I said, we've nothing to lose this weekend now, so we're just throwing caution to the wind and going all guns ahead.
Well, absolutely, it's the same as last year, and then with the added pressure of having lost last year. But I think it's given the team a drive and a focus from last year, because we know that we were here and none of that counts for anything on the day. So we know a lot about Waterford. We played them in the All-Ireland final a couple of years ago. They're a very strong side, so I don't think we'll be underestimating them.
Who's done well for you in the league? Is there anyone who stood out? Maybe some new young players?
Absolutely, we have minors coming in there. Megan O'Connor, she's playing very well, and Liz Devine as well, another rising star as well. So I'm sure they'll be starting on Saturday as well. They've brought a lot to the team, a bit of youth.
Yeah, I think we've added a few new players from last year. Very strong young players. They were involved with Queens in that this year. The likes of Aoife McCoy and Lauren McConville, I suppose, are new in. I suppose if you watch them, you wouldn't think they were new to the squad. They've that composure and I suppose skill level that's required at this stage. But they've given a good energy to the team, and they've added another dimension that I think we were maybe missing last year. So.
And what does it mean to you to be in the league final here on the big day in Parnell Park?
I know, yeah. I mean, this is what it's all about, finals in Parnell Park, and obviously the big one in Croke Park then in September. But as you said, this is what it's all about, playing for your county in front of the crowds and on television. So we're just going to.
And what do the big days mean to you at this stage? You've been around the block a few times.
Absolutely. I mean, and captain again this year. I mean, there's nothing better playing for your county and captain the girl as well and playing with them. I mean, the girls would die for you, and twice, 3 nights a week out training at home in Dungarvan. So I mean, it means the world to me, and I mean, a win on the day now would just be even more.
So you might just cause a surprise? We
might do, as you said, matches are all on the day. You can talk about another team's form and their players and all that, but it depends on the attitude of the players on the day. So I mean, I know we are considered underdogs going in, but as you said, we have nothing to lose and we're just going to give it our all.